Child, let me change these shorts. I ain't know these legs was gonna be out like this. Auntie had on them Daisy Dukes this morning. We can't read no cards like that, child. Good morning. Ran away out the window last night and she snuck back in through the window. Okay? She came back 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sick of this stuff. See, I keep running away. I keep wanting to be an alley cat. She really want to be an alley cat. Right? Bye, girl. For you. I ain't got a lot of time. I ain't gonna hold you long. Y'all know I be having things to do, but I gotta come through with this message. So if you're here, it's for a reason. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. got 2 tabbies. Hopefully they don't escape out the window and then come back home through the window like mine does. My son stayed up all night looking for that cat, and he had school today. And I heard him like 3 in the morning, like, Mommy, she came through the window. She came back. Of course she gonna come back. She eat good here, okay? She eats Purina One. I would come back too.
You gotta keep going.
It's gonna be alright.
You gotta keep going.
Keep those prayers tight. You gotta keep going. It's gonna be alright. You gotta keep going. Keep your prayers tight. Oh, I'm messing up my own song. I don't wanna see. I really, honestly, I don't wanna. If I'm gonna have a house cat, it has to stay in the house. I don't want an animal that a cat that goes in and out. Because if that was the case, I would have got a dog. I wanted a cat. Sit still. Okay. I don't have time to be chasing this feline. You know she loves. She run away and come back. Then she go, when she run away, she be all up in trees and acting crazy. Hold on, y'all. Then she go, when she run away, she be all up in trees and acting crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Cause it seems like people always call me when I'm live. Hey, Empress. All right, so let me get this quick message out for y'all. I'm greasy. Y'all can tell I just woke up. It's all good. Okay, so let's see. All right, y'all, let's get a message out. Welcome to anyone new just joining. We are Elemental Beings. If you're back, hey, Soul Tribe. I'm sending you guys light and love, positive energy. Okay, I'm coming through with a message. Take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to leave your girl some hearts and share the video out. There's other people that need it. Okay. So let's see what's going on. What's the theme of this reading, Spirit? What's going on? What's the theme? What we need to talk about today? Okay. So the theme is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Something about you being a humble laborer. Okay. You could be working very hard right now to just make sure that, you know, your children's future is better than yours, right? You could just be working hard to make sure that when you leave, you know, your name is known as a transition ancestor. Like, you know, you could be really out here putting in work so that when you transition, you left a name for yourself. You left things for your children. You broke generational curses. You did the unthinkable, right? Like that kind of energy. So it's something about, you know, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Something about you investing. Okay. Something about you taking your time. You know, this is something like, this ain't no get rich quick scheme. This is something where, you know, you diligently work and it brings in abundance. Okay. Something about that. You know, stick to whatever you're doing and allow it to accumulate. Something you're doing is like building wealth here. Now, this could be spiritual wealth because, you know, spiritual wealth is way better than like money. That's too loud. Okay. So let's see. Let's see about the past here. Tell me about the past, Spirit. What do we need to know about the past? What's going on? I feel like in the past somebody didn't know how to manage or something. I don't know. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, justice. Okay, so there's something about, you know, the past, justice. Okay, there's something about fairness, equality, honesty, you know, trust. There's something about, you know, someone being a person that sticks up for humanity. I don't know, like, you could have been a person that always stood up for what's right in life. Okay? I feel like you're a person all about equal opportunity and fairness. Okay? I don't know. Let's see. Some kind of justice. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card, it's like it's the inevitable, you know? Yeah, collective, baby. It's like this is the inevitable, you know? The Seven of Pentacles to the Justice is like, you know, this is a person that was willing to share with people. This is a person that, you know, maybe some people didn't always share with you, but you were always willing to do what was right. And that's why it's leading to you creating an abundant future here. You know, the Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at the work that he's done. Like he's admiring the things that he's done. You know, he's taken a moment to look at all of the hard work that he did, the fruits of his labor, and he's like very proud of it. You know, this is the kind of work where you just can't let anybody in, right? It's like you have to be very protective. You have to make sure you're dealing with people. You have to make sure you're dealing with people that are fair and just here. So something about that, I don't know. Let's see. What's going on in the present? Is it cold?
Cold and raining.
Cold and raining. Yeah, Ace of Swords is here. So the present. So the present is like, you know, you're in the energy of telling the truth. You're in the energy of seeing things exactly for what they are. You're in the energy of a new beginning, a fresh start. You could be a person that's really standing on what you say. Like, you know, when you say something, you're standing on business. I feel like at one point you could have just been like, oh, I'm going to leave you alone. Oh, I'm going to stop doing this for you. Oh, whatever, whatever. But I feel like right now you're standing on business. Okay? Something about that. Something about your clear thinking and you being able to make decisions, rash decisions, right? Something about that. Okay. I don't know. It's like your future is very promising here in this energy. Okay. Now you guys know I ain't no fortune teller, so you have your free will. So I'm giving you the energy that's here, and this is the energy that can take you where you're trying to go. Now, if you stay in this energy, it's leading you to abundance, right? Now, you do have free will, so if you go off course, it doesn't mean that you can come to me and say, hey, I thought abundance was here. You got free will. I'm telling you the energies that's here and available to you, right? So you have to absorb this energy, but there's something about like, you know, you making significant progress. You could have been a person that was really terrible with handling finances, with handling material. And I feel like right now, you know exactly what you're doing. It's like, you know, you understand that the finances that you get, you're only a banker for God. Like God gives you money to see how responsible you are. And when you show that you are not responsible, the funds slow up. You notice that when you need money or you're looking for money or you desire money, it doesn't come. Okay. It doesn't come, but it's like now you attract things in. Okay. And there's something about you being focused here. I feel like you're very focused. I don't know. I feel like it's divine justice for you to have something. I feel like a lot of people could have taken things away from you. Okay. You know, I feel like, you know, spiritually, you know, they couldn't take what was inside of you. So I feel like people started taking things on the outside. You know, I'm hearing someone stole someone's watch. I'm hearing, you know, there's somebody and you've been trying to get your clothes out of somebody's house for so long. But it's like, you know, they keep talking about they ain't got your clothes. But they brother, sister, and cousin keep weighing your stuff. Like, you know, that kind of trifling energy. But it's something about fairness here. So no matter what, like, anybody tried to do to you, everything's being divinely guided. And it's going to be just and fair here. So let's see. I don't know. What's the future of this? What's the future of this, Spirit? Okay, Ace of Cups in the reverse here. I don't know. So a loss of self-esteem and optimism, faith in abundance and resources. I don't know. So I don't know. There's the Ace of Swords coming out in the reverse is telling me that there's an energy here that I cannot see. You know, there's a lot of energies that like to cloak themselves, shapeshifters. They don't want to be seen. They are spiritual cowards. They do things in the background. They do things in the background so that you don't know because they're too coward to do anything in front of you, right? So I don't know. I feel like Spirit is just wanting you to be aware that this energy is here. Okay, this is like, you know, someone that wants to be around you for your resources, and this is the kind of person that will like I said, steal your watch, take your clothes, you know, do little petty things to you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the energy that you have. They can't make things happen like you, so they steal from people. Okay? People's time, people's energy, people's material, people's money, right? People's style, okay? Because I'm hearing someone's jocking your style too. Something about that. You could be very stylish, okay? Let's see. What is the best course of action for this cloaked energy that doesn't want to be seen, Spirit? I've been picking up this energy a lot too. You know, as you guys are working very hard, as you guys are really trying to get yourself together, it's like, you know, there's an energy in the background that wants to hide and does not want to be seen. You know, because it's like, imagine, you know, the enemy likes to do sneak attacks. So the enemy is a coward, right? The enemy doesn't necessarily like to do things where you know it's from them, right? But the enemy likes to do things that are sneaky, you know, and even little bits at a time. So sometimes people who allow the enemy to use them, you know, they'll do little things at a time so it doesn't look big, right? So they might take $3 off your dresser here, right? They might come to your home and take a shirt this day, right? They might come to your home and take a piece of jewelry this day or whatever. You know, the enemy likes to do things in small increments so that they can't be noticed. So pay attention, okay? Let's see. I wonder what's influence in this. What is influence in this situation? Let's see. Okay. King of Cups. So this is like a conveying energy, like, because this what is influence in this is your energy. Your energy is attractive. Like, you know, people are attracted to your energy, and if they can't be around you, they want the energy themselves so they can bring people around them. It's like, you know, people may be in the energy of not liking you for things that you can't even control. Like I'm hearing, you know, your hair type, you know, your full lips or your long eyelashes, your colorful eyes. I mean, people are being ridiculous here. Okay. They're being ridiculous. See, these people only can see things on the surface level. They don't even understand, you know, that your soul, you know, your soul is way more beautiful than even your skin. Like, you know, like they don't understand that. Okay. I feel like, you know, something about your strong intuition makes you a force to be reckoned with. And so therefore, you know, you influence people because you're so sweet, you're so loving and so kind. People think that they can just come in and do anything and get away with it. Okay. And that's where they're mistaken. It's like, you know, it's like coming up to someone and expecting to win a fight. But then, you know, you coming up and this person wear you out spiritually, right? It's like, I don't know. People are literally not understanding who you are here because you show a lot of compassion, a lot of empathy. You know, you are a person that sticks to your commitments, right? Like that kind of energy. So it's something about that. Okay. You got all those things. Yeah, they hating on you big time, boo. Okay, not the pretty hair, the lashes, the colorful. Oh, my child. Child, you in trouble. Okay? With your cute self. Okay? All right, let's see. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? You just popped out. I'ma just pop out and show. All right, let's see. Oh man, we got the two kings out here. So now we got the king of swords. Yeah, see, you're very determined. Like you're a person that you use logic over your heart. It's like, you are a lover, and while you are a lover, but you make smart decisions. There's a lot of swords out here. And a lot of water. The worst crimes, the crimes of passion, they come from sword and water energy. Imagine that's two energies that don't go together. You got a sword and someone crying, somebody gonna get hurt. Okay? All right? I don't know. There's something about you showing up very strong. You can have like some powerful men in your life, some transition ancestors. They stood on business. You stand on business. I don't know. This could be God himself. I don't know. There's something about a powerful force you have with you. Okay? Something about your willingness to take action. When everybody else go to sleep, you be up. When everybody else give up, you keep going. Like that kind of energy. Is something about that. Something about your strong intuition. Okay? I feel like a lot of things, you see them before they even happen. Okay? You could be at a crossroads too with this 7 of Pentacles here. It could be time to like really figure out, okay, I'm making a couple dollars now. What am I going to invest in? Or like, what exactly am I doing? Buying the clothes and the shoes and the jewelry and all that is cool. But it's like someone here, you're greater than this. I'm hearing someone could be trying to like start their own farm. Kudos to you. Okay? That's awesome. I love that for you. Okay? Invite us. Yeah, but it's something about that here. I love that. There could be someone literally like, I don't know. You're starting something major here. I'm hearing, it's major moves, baby. It's your boy, Lloyd. Reporting live. Weezy F baby. Please say the baby. I'm crazy. Am I an actor, the woman from Craft? Everybody always say I look like her. Oh, what's her name? I can't even, Rachel Tree or something like that. I can't even think of her name. I hear that all the time. That's funny. Thank you. That's a compliment because she's gorgeous. So thank you. But no, okay? But I am looking to get on a show possibly. I don't know if I'm that funny, y'all. I think I'm funny to myself, but I don't know if I'm funny enough to be on our show, y'all. Okay, but no, I hear that all the time. I hear I look like, because she plays in Half-Baked Mary Jane, and she plays in The Craft. And so some people will be like, you look like the girl from The Craft. And some people will be like, you look like the girl from Half-Baked. And she's the same person. I had to look it up. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. That's funny. Rochelle Zimmerman. I don't know. That wasn't her name, was it? Yeah, Half-Baked. I had her name. I can't think. I don't know. But I looked at her because I'm always like, I don't look like nobody. But I looked at her. I was like, all right, shorty, we do kind of look alike. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, we got the World coming out for you. So there's something about success and happiness is here for you. This is like, receiving your accolades for all of your hard work. There's a lot of work that you've done, and I know that you feel like you haven't received any accolades, but you have to know that God is rewarding you spiritually. See, God says that all of the work that you do, the good deeds that you do them for him. You don't have to put them on social media. You don't have to tell anyone. And God says that when you do these deeds in secret, he will bless you abundantly, right? You don't have to tell anyone what you're doing, but it's showing up here for you. You're doing something. Okay, I feel like you're able to be abundant because you don't mind sharing. Remember, I said that in the beginning, something about you being equal. You know, even when you put in most of the work, you're still willing to share with people, and that's what puts you above the rest. It's like it separates you. You know, there's not many people like you. They just don't make your breed anymore. Okay, it's in your DNA. Okay, your makeup. Right. I don't know, but Spirit is saying that the world is here for you. Number 21 is showing up. You could be 21 years old. Okay? But there's something about you receiving exactly what you desire because you put the work in here. Now, we do have the 3 of Cups, and it is wanting to come out in the reverse here. So, I don't know. There could be someone, you could be just excessive enjoyment. You could be just doing too much, having too much fun. And I get it. You know, when things are happening in real time for you, things are starting to work out. You know, we get excited, right? Okay. Your girl like, give me a glass of wine, right? So, you know, Spirit is just saying that excessive enjoyment, it could really have us backslide. So we really have to be careful with what we do right now, because everything that we do, we're held to a different accountability. So we can't be the same people that we once were, right? We have to elevate because we're going to the next level. So Spirit is just saying, you know, we don't want to do things excessively because then they don't turn out how we expect. So, you know, do things in moderation. Okay, I'm not here to tell you not to do anything, you know, because I would be a liar if I said I was perfect. But what I am here to tell you is do whatever you do in moderation and pay attention to self and your body and how you feel. And when God is speaking to you, sometimes you go to do something, God be like, don't do it. Or if you do it, it's going to be the last time, right? So just pay attention here. Okay. Now we got the 2 of Swords coming out in the middle of the deck as well. So there's something about like a decision. You could have even had like some kind of words or some kind of exchange of words or disagreement with someone about the way they've been treating you. Okay. I feel like I'm talking to a person where you were very quiet at one time. You didn't really speak on a lot of things. And now, baby, you are fierce. It's like, you know, in a good way. You know, you're just not, you know who you are. And God told you, you don't have to let people walk on top of you to be a good person. Right? So I feel like, you know, anything that was like negative or, you know, any negative energy, I feel like you're over this right now. I feel like you followed your own plans because I feel like there could be a lot of people trying to influence you because they think you're naive. They think that you're not capable. They want control of the situation. So I feel like there could have been a lot of people trying to influence you to go one way, but you went the way that God told you to go. And I love that for you. Okay. This is a lot of, I'm sorry, y'all, my allergies acting up. This is a lot of swords and water. Okay? We got Libra moon out here. A lot of Libra energy. Heavy on the Libra. You could be just like very balanced right now. Yeah, people are crazy. They are. And it's, you know, they really are like loco. You know, you want me, it's funny. I was looking at our TikTok page earlier this morning. And, you know, you're probably going through the same thing. I noticed how all of the people who counted us out, all of the people who didn't believe, all of the people that got left behind, they're checking up on you now. You know, you can see the little feet across the page, right? They're checking up on you now. They want to see what's going on in your life. They see that you're doing something. You're going exactly where you wanted to go with them. You're able to get there now. And these people are like, what the hell is happening here? So they're watching you. You can see a lot of little feet coming across your page. You can see a lot of little strange random activity from fake pages. You're being monitored by monitoring spirits. Everybody wants to know what you're doing. You are currently the topic of talk right now. You are. So just get used to it. And my grandma used to say when when you're in the spotlight, when people are putting you in the spotlight, make sure you give them a good show, baby. Okay? Something about that. So make sure you come with your best. Okay? They already watching you. Do your best, right? Okay? Something about that. You could be seeing like, you could be having like a lot of little random fake pages and just a lot of little weird stuff going on. It's them. Okay? It's them. It's them. You're being watched. Okay? There's a lot of people that want to collaborate with you, but they can't because they've lost your trust. They've lost their spot in your life, and God said they can't come back. Not you. God told them, once you leave here, you can't come back. And that's what it is. It's like, you know, you don't even have the ability to allow these people to come back in because God has closed the gates. They can't get in. It's like, you know, there's no interest to you. Okay? So, yeah, look, five of swords. Exactly. That's why they're watching. You know, they're willing to fight at all costs because these are people that wanted to be a part of your life, a part of your journey, but they didn't fix themselves quick enough. You know, see, God only gives people a certain amount of time with you. And if they can't get it right, he moves you on. And, you know, it may seem like, well, dang, you know, this person just moves right on. No, it's not this person. God is moving this person because God has a plan for this person. And anything that tries to interrupt the plan of God, then, oh my gosh, y'all. My damn pillow. Anything that tries to interrupt the plan of God won't work, right? It can't go. And that's what's happening here. Okay, child, this pillow on fire. Okay, so yeah, just know that. Y'all leave the ancestors on some water last night? They thirsty. Make sure you leave your ancestors some water. The Hierophant sure put ours on. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, look. The Six of Swords is here. Yeah, you're moving on. I told you, remember I was saying that God is not allowing people who don't belong with you to stay there. He moved you away from everyone. It's like, and you were the backbone for a lot of people. Absolutely, Jessica. Okay? Right? But yeah, God is moving you on. It's like, you know, this is you overcoming so many difficult situations because, see, life was not always supposed to be hard for you. I know that a lot of you like, oh, I just come from a hard life. Honestly, life was not supposed to be hard for a lot of you guys. Your friends, your family, and people got in the way of what God was doing. So all of these things were not supposed to be hard from you. You're not a person that was supposed to have such a rough life, such a hard life, but you had to endure these things because it was a part of you being an overcomer. God had to show you what it was, right? And then move you away from it.
Okay.
Right? So something about that was random. Okay, yeah, something about you overcoming, something about you adapting your own method. There is so many swords out here. Somebody ain't playing. Somebody's like, if somebody come over here doing anything, I will pierce you. Okay? Somebody is not playing. Okay? For real? Okay, I'm hearing somebody's protecting themselves by any means necessary, and I don't blame you. Okay? I'm all for protecting yourself, any means necessary. Okay? You see my eyes? I was like, trying to make the crazy eyes. Right? But there's something about, yeah, I don't know, it's a lot of energy. There's a lot of animosity. There we go. There's a lot of hidden animosity out here. But see, these people can't touch you because God moved you on, so they can't touch you. So it's like, you know, they're watching, they're angry. How can I mess up this? How can I stop their channel from growing? How can I stop them from being seen? How can I stop them from getting to the next level? But what they don't understand is you can't stop the plan in the hand of God. You can't. Nothing can interfere with the hand of God. Okay? I don't know, baby. You got to ask your husband if he got another woman. I don't know. You know, that's something you got to discuss with your husband, baby. And if you got to ask that kind of question, honey, I'm going to tell you, if you got to ask a question, if your husband is with another woman, you probably don't need to be in that relationship. And that's just me, and I'm all for marriage. But if you have to come on here and ask that, then you probably do not need to be in a marriage where you have to ask, is your husband with another woman? You sleep with him. What he smell like? You know what he smell like? Because I know what mine smell like. Right? What he smell like? Is your pH off? What's going on? I don't know. Right? Okay. Yeah, I don't do love. We don't do love readings, and we're not people that, when we come here, we use tarot, really honestly, as a self-help tool. We ain't here to read your future. Don't nobody know that but God. We ain't here trying to do none of that. Like, we literally here reading this current energy, and if you don't change yourself, this is where it's gonna lead you. Okay? Right? We don't do love readings, love spells. Not into that. That's not divine for me. Like, in my opinion, that is not something I want to do. I don't want nobody trying to play around with my love life. And no, I'm not doing it. I'm not here to tell you. Now, I can guide you when you ask me questions, because God gives me discernment. God gonna give me the message to give to you. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to receive it? Or are you gonna listen? Because I got one for you. Right? But it's up to you, you know. Don't allow tarot to control your life. You know, this is a tool. God is the power, right? God is the power. This is the tool. It's up to you, right? So if you have to ask, and that's for anybody, and maybe some people won't like me after this, and honestly, I don't care. If you got to ask those kind of questions, then you already know the answer. You know, it's funny. Somebody had texted us something like that last night, and I said it out. By mistake, I read the message out loud, and I have an 11-year-old. He says, it seemed like they know the answer to their own question. Right? So I'm here to guide you. Right? But I'm here to guide you, not your love life. I want to help you get where you need to go. Because you going where you need to go is going to bring in everything else you need. See, I'm here to give you personal guidance. I ain't worried about nobody else. My reading is focused on you. Okay? How can we guide you to the right path? Right? Right? How can we get you going where you need to go? Right? That's what we focus on here at Elemental Beings. We ain't here to look at what your ex doing. Can you pull up some cards and see who been doing the spell works? No, we here for self-development. Do you want to develop yourself? Okay. Right? Okay. So, yes, personal readings are available. They're free. We just ask for a spiritual donation. So, inbox us, okay? Don't do love readings. We do not do love readings. We do not do love readings. Okay? Self-growth and development. That's what we do. Okay? We ain't reading your future. We're not fortune tellers. None of that. Okay? I don't even really consider myself a tarot reader. I consider myself just, somebody down here doing God's work, honestly. Because a lot of times, I don't know if y'all ever noticed, a lot of times I could sit here with one card and keep going on and on. I do this for the collective. Okay? God, look, I done been through so many life experiences. God was molding me to do exactly what I'm doing, whether I sit here with one card or no cards. I'm going to get this message out, and you're going to get the point. And it's going to help you, right? If you're willing to receive and open up your heart. Poor thing. Judgment to the high priestess in the reverse. Yeah. So someone's being judged for not believing who you are, and maybe they did something to you. Some people are quick to do a spell work on you when they think that you ain't got no power. But they don't understand that, a curse only works if you deserve it. And that's in Proverbs. Proverbs says the only way a curse will work is if you deserve it. So if you don't deserve a curse, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Now, if you deserve it, the energy of Proverbs say you could get it. Okay? So make sure you're out here doing the right thing. It never said that curses don't exist. It says a curse cannot hurt you unless you deserve it. Okay? So don't think they don't be out here cooking up the spell work. Okay? Because they do. Well, I'm going to leave this one right here, y'all. This one was kind of all over the place, but it's cool. I just really wanted to come and kick it with you guys before I started my day. And then we will be back around 1 p.m. I think the Hierophant is going to get on after this, but we will also be back at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Libra and Scorpio zodiac reading. So you'll be able to catch those live if you are available. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope that something out of the message resonated in your heart. Okay. Something helped you and that you can go and have a productive day. I love you guys so much. Remember, there's nobody that can do it better than you. You are great. You are strong enough. You have everything you need. You are abundant. You are beautiful and you are loved. That was your reading. I love you guys. God bless you.